The Korean Zombie is fighting Alex Volkanovski. The Zombie's second shot at winning a UFC title, probably his last. You know, what I mean, he's not the youngest guy in the division.
Yep.
Um, Everybody knows that the Zombie has a shoulder injury coming into this fight. Everybody knows that. He's admitted that, I think, on his YouTube channel. When you have an injury, right, and you're fighting somebody that you know has an injury, attacking that injury is that something that you need to do? Because this is fighting.
Right. Right. Do you need to? No. Can you? 100%. You know, should you? You know, like you said, it's fighting. And not only is it fighting, right? We're not talking about the first fight on the prelims. You know, we're talking about a world title fight where your life can change if you win this fight, you know? But, you know, you're also talking about a guy like Volkanovski, you know, who I think is one of the better guys in the sport, you know. I would say he's very much so fair play and sportsmanship. But, you know, it is fighting. You know, I think when you get in there, you sign the contract, that door closes behind you, you know, whatever happens, happens, you know. To me, it's like the oblique kick to the knee, right? I don't teach any of my guys that. I really don't like the technique because I do think there's other techniques that can work the same way as that one, right? But I'm not going to call someone cheater or dirty for using it, right? I'm going to teach my guys how to defend it, how to work around it, right? They're not going to throw it in the fight, but you better know how to defend it because it is fighting at the end of the day. So, you know, for Korean Zombie, you sign this contract, you absolutely take this fight because like you said, you know, the chances of him getting another title fight in his career are probably, you know, pretty slim, you know, and you work with what you have. One of your cards is on the table already, right? You have an injury coming into this fight. How can you work around this? How can you build your game plan around this? And how can you keep in mind, you know, to protect that injury as best as you can, you know, with someone trying to maybe potentially attack that injury or use it to their advantage too. So, not an ideal situation, but rarely do you ever see someone going 100% into a fight these days. You know, I think him taking this fight and if he wins this fight, you know, that would just be a testament to the game planning and the preparation that they put in, you know, even with one of his cards on the table already. I think that'd be a really, really cool story to see. I'm a huge Korean Zombie fan. I'm a huge Volkanovski fan too, but man, I would love to see Zombie wear that belt, you know, just for one fight. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. The reason why I bring that up, because in the first fight against Jose Aldo, he separated his shoulder and Jose just started kicking him in that shoulder because he noticed. And I felt like that's part of the game, man. You get hurt, you know, you got to attack the part of the body that's going to get you the finish, right? That's why people punch each other in the head.
Exactly. Or, you know, even like, look, you kick someone's leg, right? You kick someone's thigh and you notice their leg buckle, right? You're not going to stop kicking that, you know, like, oh, sorry, I hurt you. No, you're going to go for that, right? You find basically a chink in the armor, a chip in the armor, and you're going to exploit that. You know, that's the whole game, is testing out to find where we can, you know, see where we can find these weaknesses in the defense or where we can do damage, right? And then we want to attack that as hard as we can. So yes, there's going to, you know, it's like getting cut over the eye too, right? You know, if I've told my guys in these fights before, you know, if someone gets cut here, right, you're jabbing at that, you're hooking at that, you're kicking at that, you're trying to open that cut up if you can, you know, because we know a cut could stop a fight too. So it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's dirty. At the end of the day, like you said, man, this is fist fighting. You know, it is. There's a lot of other stuff that sometimes can, you know, distract us from the reality of this, but it's a fist fight, you know, and that cage door locks and someone comes out a winner and someone comes out a loser, you know, you better have your hand raised at the end of the day.
Thank you guys for watching the video to the end. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we're putting out. We got a lot of things in the works, so please stay tuned.